For all the best boxing content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and punch that bell for notifications.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're set to go with our first bout of the evening. It is scheduled for 6 rounds of action in the middleweight division. Judges ringside, Clark Sammartino, Glenn Feldman, and Peter Harry. Your referee for this contest, Joey Lupino. Introducing first, to my right, he is fighting out of the blue corner. He wears black with silver trim. He weighed in at an even 154 pounds. Professional record, 3 victories, 5 defeats. He has 1 draw. From New Orleans, Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen, Jevon Boisseau. And his opponent across the ring to my left, he is fighting out of the red corner. He wears gold and silver. He also tipped the scales at an even 154 pounds. Tonight, he steps into the ring with a perfect professional record, 5 fights, 5 victories. He has 2 of those coming by way of knockout. From the beautiful borough of Brooklyn, New York, ladies and gentlemen, DELEN Sniper Parsley.
Brian, let's go to the tail of the tape.
Stand by. Okay, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Okay, this I'm not going to call over here, okay? Touch him up, good luck. Touch him up, good luck, God bless. Go, guys, tail of the tape.
Brian, let's take a look at the tail of the tape.
Well, Parsley has the obvious advantage in height and age. Look for him to be a step quicker and stay on the outside and use that reach.
Continue.
Parsley 5-0, 2 knockouts straight out of Brooklyn, New York. Considerable height advantage on Parsley, Brian.
Yes, and at times, DELEN, we've called a few of his fights. He's been on Broadway Boxing several times. He don't always use that height, but talking to his dad, I've known his dad for 20 plus years. His dad says that's something that they're working on and he will improve.
Couple nice body shots from there to Parsley started off.
Yeah, nice, stiff jab, nice left hooks to the body. And that's the key. If Parsley is going to fight on the inside or fight shorter than what he is, he has to be able to dig nice body shots and be effective with it. Nice counter left hook by Parsley here. And if you take a look, Jevon, the guy from New Orleans, he's at the distance he needs to be. He's just not punching. He's allowing Parsley to get off. He's close enough where he can get his shots off. He's not letting his hands go.
And if you're looking at that kind of significant size disadvantage, you have to get on the inside if you're a small fighter.
You have to take advantage once you're inside also. So far, this fight is going the way it should go. Parsley working the jab, keeping his distance, keeping his range. He have yet to really drop the long right hand that most tall guys are known for. But I think as the rounds go on, he'll incorporate that in his arsenal.
Parsley using that jab very effectively early on.
You see Jevon there tried to get inside and throw a left hook to the body, but he paid the price. Parsley countered with a left hook, to the head. So right there, when the distance is closed, Jevon should not be waiting for Parsley to get off. Right there, he should be getting off. Vivian Parsley's corner, although, yes, it's the first round, but although he has success digging the left hook to the body, you don't want him to get comfortable laying and stand on the inside. Although that counter check left hook has been very effective in this round for Parsley.
Good 1-2 combination from Parsley. He's digging that body reasonably well early on. You'd like to see him throw a few more combinations, but round number 2. Junior Willamette, DELEN Parsley from Brooklyn, Jevon Boisseau from New Orleans.
And you can see the second round here, Jevon, obviously his corner jumped on him because now he's trying to be a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more active. But Parsley's certainly trying to keep the distance, to keep the range, and stay in control, which you should be doing.
It seems like Parsley is still in control of this fight. Every time Boisseau ratchets off a combination, Parsley's defense seems to gobble it up. And that jab is still, to me, the most effective weapon in the fight.
Yes, and it's not a lazy jab. It's a stiff jab. At least it hasn't been lazy up to this point.
2 good body shots by Parsley, another one.
And notice what Parsley did inside.
Good check of three lights.
He threw hooks, and as he digged the body shots, he kept stepping around Jevon. So he never got, Jevon never got the chance to set and counterpunch.
Referee warns about the heads colliding there.
Again, good action, good control on that jab by Parsley. Although Jevon has certainly tried to be more aggressive.
That jab is consistently finding its home when Parsley throws it.
And one of the criticisms in the past on Parsley is the fact that he hasn't committed to a jab. But so far he appears to be focused and consistent with throwing that stiff jab.
A guy like that fighting in the 154-pound division, that jab can be a very effective weapon.
Correct, because he certainly should have the height advantage over anyone he steps into the ring with. He's 6'3". The average junior middleweight is 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", so he's
bigger than most heavyweights.
Yeah. Unless you're a Klitschko. See now right there, Jevon, I was just about to say, he closed the gap, worked the body, but he shouldn't pull out. 2 body shots, he should come right back on top. He caught Parsley sleeping there with a lazy jab and countered with overhand right. You see Parsley hit the count for the end of the round. He popped some jab and just tried to get out of the way.
Heard Jevon's corner, Brian, saying he needs to throw more punches.
You know, excellent instructions there in the corner. They told him the truth, and that's what you want to hear in the corner. Guys being honest with their pupils.
When you have such a significant height disadvantage, you know, what's the objectives going into a fight like this?
Well, they're obvious objectives. Get close, outwork the guy, pressure the guy. Don't let him get comfortable. Parsley has been comfortable in the first 2 rounds.
Another good series of combinations from Parsley. Forces.
You know, the Jevon corner told me before the fight.
Good uppercut from Parsley there. Catches him right on the jaw.
And that's what I said in the first round. Taller guys should not outfight a shorter guy on the inside. You know, Jevon corner told me they're going to try to break him down. They're going to be aggressive, apply pressure. So if that's the game plan, then the opponent should not be beating you on the inside.
See, going back to that jab, that's 3 consecutive jabs that have found their mark.
But although he's landing and having success with that jab, it's 1 jab at a time. It's just 1 at a time. So Jevon just have to really get in his mind. He'll get around that jab. Either get under it, get around it, and counter it. See right here, land on the inside. The taller guy throws the body shots. But
Good left hook to the head. Good combination by Parsley.
Notice he's stepping around. Every time he punches, he steps around. He's fighting in a circle on the inside.
Very good round for Parsley so far. Throwing a lot of combinations, getting some good body work in there.
And how Jevon can have some success here. He's catching the jab. He's eating the jab. The jab does not appear that it's moving him or hurting him. So as soon as Parsley sticks the jab out, step forward. Be aggressive. Step forward and throw a right hand.
Good hard left by Parsley. Working well out of the corner right now.
See, again, this is where Jevon needs to be, and he's being outworked. So it can be very discouraging to a young man when they're inside, they have the real estate that they want, and they're getting beat.
Yeah, Parsley's showing some very good instincts as a defensive fighter. You're right, Jevon has him backed up, still forcing the action, pressing him against the ropes, but it seems like that's where Parsley wants to operate out of. Good, solid right hand by Parsley.
Because there's no danger on the inside for Parsley. So he can stay on the inside and get those hard combinations off.
Round number 4, Broadway boxing here at the MGM Grand at Foxwoods Resort and Casino. Chris Mannix alongside Brian Adams. DELEN Parsley so far putting on a clinic here in this fight, Brian.
About 5 seconds ago, he landed a lead left hook. And that's the importance of working a jab, a consistent jab. Once you get your opponent mesmerized on that jab, you can throw lead right hands, lead left hooks. You can almost treat him as like a puppet, getting that jab off the way Parsley has got it.
Now, Brian, we've seen Parsley do a lot of body work through these first 3 rounds. Is there any indication to you that work is starting to pay off?
I don't think the body shots have paid off yet, because if you look at the hands of Jevon, they're still high. Hands are still pretty high, and he's still moving forward.
Step back.
So the body shots, although they're very important, have yet to be effective for Parsley. Which does not mean he shouldn't neglect the body, continue to work the body.
Now it seems like everything Parsley's throwing now is landing.
Again, as I said from the start, he'll be a step quicker, and he'll try to stay on the outside. On the inside, he certainly has been quicker, and on the outside, he has worked that jab.
You can hear Parsley's corner telling him to fight in the center of the ring. He just doesn't seem all that interested in doing that.
Well, he don't have to. He can move backwards, he can move forward.
Step back.
He can allow Jevon to get close because he's in total control. Again, good left hook, good double jab.
Strong left hand, that caught Jevon right on the jaw.
And Jevon's only chance.
Another strong right hand. A little bit of a rapid punch there. The referee splits them up.
What I notice here, Jevon's only chance is to just try to time Parsley with the perfect shot.
We've seen it happen before.
It has. But he has to believe he can do it.
Good left hook by Parsley.
He set it up with that right hand to the body. He brought the elbows down and threw the left hook on top.
Another good body shot. These body shots are really starting to find their mark for Parsley. Strong end to the round for Parsley. Jevon is absorbing them pretty well, but those shots are finding their mark. Some great body work we're seeing here from Parsley tonight.
Well, Jevon told me he's always in the gym, he's always in shape. And certainly being able to absorb those body shots and head shots proves that he has been in shape. that he is in shape.
Uppercut from Parsley looked like it just missed.
But it looks as if Parsley is trying a little too hard for the knockout. I think if he relaxes and just throw some combinations, he'll get the knockout. And Parsley has appeared to really understand what's in front of him.
I think we see a cut there too, Brian, on the side of on the right side of his
Right
nose.
side of the nose of Jevon. If you watch Parsley,
And that to me is just a product of countless jabs seems to absorb right in that spot.
agreed. But again, with a round and a half left, he's still not in this. If he just understands that at any given moment, his training can pay off. He can catch Parsley slipping, pulling out, hands down, anything can happen. But I think on the inside, certainly Parsley has fought the fight that Jevon should have fought on the inside.
Good combination from Parsley, caught him right on the jaw.
See, now Parsley has been reducing from 1 or 2 shots, whereas the first 4 rounds he threw a lot of combinations. I think the heads collided on the inside there. Yeah, DeLen corner saying, don't stand inside, don't give him anything.
There's that double jab you were talking about that hasn't been a consistent part of Parsley's arsenal tonight.
I think at this stage of the fight, everything Parsley has done has been consistent.
Good backing up left hook, right to the jaw.
Jevon just got hit with a nice right hand. He told the referee, yeah, I'm okay. Referee didn't even ask him, but he said he's okay anyway. There's no conferences in Parsley's corner. I think the referee may wave this off.
No, he's going to let them continue. Good call.
I think it's a good call only because, although he has taken a lot of shots, he hasn't been hurt yet. So if he's been hurt once or twice in a fight, then you have to question the decision to let him continue. But he hasn't been hurt, so.
Does it become a factor when you have a kid like Jevon who does not have any knockouts on his resume? If you're a referee or a doctor or anything like that, does that factor in? And you wonder if a guy does have a chance to knock a guy out?
Normally, generally speaking, yes, the referee would certainly look at that aspect and say the guy has no chance of winning this fight the last round, and they'll wave it off. But in the scheme of things, again, this box, anything can happen. Nice right hand by Parsley.
Another good left by Parsley. Snapping that jab. Triple jab there by Parsley.
See, this is certainly one of those fights where you sit home and you say, can this guy punch or can this guy take a punch? You don't know which one it is.
I think it's a little bit of both tonight. I think DELEN Parsley has shown me he's got a nice power with both hands, a very stiff, crisp jab, but, you know, Jevon Boisseau here, he can clearly take a punch.
And me sitting here after 4 hand surgeries, hate a guy like Jevon. Just keep coming, you hit him, and you break your hand. And if you see this, you see the maturity in DeLen Parsley. Last round, he's still working that jab, still working combination. He hasn't gotten lazy. He's been in total control.
That jab has been an incredibly effective weapon for DELEN Parsley tonight. A lot to like about this kid. Good movement, good technique.
Well, he's certainly gotten better. In the past, he has fought as if he was 5'8". So he's certainly gotten better. They told me they've been working on him in the gym. We're using his height, and it shows. Nice chopping right hand.
Back on the jab right there.
But if I was in Parsley's corner, I certainly would not be happy, overly joyous with his performance, because you want him to stay focused. You want him to perform this way the next time out.
One last combination from DELEN Parsley and a convincing win for the young prospect, DELEN Parsley. He should win every one of these rounds pretty easily, Brian.
All three judges, Clark Sammartino, Glenn Feldman, and Peter Harry, scored this bout identically, 60-54, for your winner by unanimous decision. And still undefeated, DELEN Sniper Parsley.
Well, just as we thought, Brian, a lopsided win for DELEN Parsley.